the house itself.
How many Instagrams make a kilogram?
You don't have to go with that.
You want to show me? Greetings, teachers and students. Once upon a time. You have to answer.
Time.
He didn't say time. There was a young man. In those days, he was very single. And so I think he was really praying to God.
Yeah.
And he started playing a guitar thing, which sounded like this. Can you hear it? Like this. His guitar thing sounded like this. That guy's name is Michael Muyinga.
Come on now.
He was very single. So these chords came out of
His singleness.
Yo, it's going down.
Because there's no one like you. There's nothing like you, God. Chorus. You are Yahweh, the great I am. Sovereign King, you reign over all. Verse 2. By your hand, you've worked deliverance and set the captives free. Kings and kingdoms. Bridge. Faithful, powerful, unstoppable. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are.
something like that.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Then I had to go to pick kids from school.
Yeah.
And then I left these guys writing. The song kind of stopped there for 3 years. Was it 3 years?
I can't remember.
2018 up to 2021. But we recorded the demo, and it sat there on the computer for 3 years. Verse 1, it was, there are like two references there. Those words in verse 1, it was just thinking about God speaks and things happen, because when he created the world, it was words he spoke. And then, rescuing the people of Israel from Egypt, there were still words spoken by God when he told Moses things were going to happen, and they happened. And so we just mirrored what had been written about how God speaks and things happen to just like everyday living. Even now, God can speak on things. This God's word is strong, and that's consistent. I think it's the author in Hebrews who says that God's word is immutable, unchanging. Yeah, so lockdown, it was the lockdown of June 2021. There's a bunch of us in the studio, maybe, I don't know, we were very many. And we couldn't go, you couldn't go home because it was kind of a lockdown. So everyone who was there was going to spend the night. But everyone in the room on that day had lost someone in that COVID period of June 2021. And so there was a general vibe of, man, we don't know what's happening. And so thinking of this song and trying to figure out how to finish it, were a bit intentional about writing a song that actually meant something, not only to us, but to whoever would hear it. Because working on that album, Sound of Revival, there was a reality of God's help is a community experience. And so just looking around at the people in our lives, beyond us, people who we didn't know, in our neighbors, in our neighborhood, people we don't know, but they're going through it from a financial standpoint, health standpoint. What's the type of prayer that would mean something that we can help them to put in a song so that they could worship through that prayer? And so those words came from that thought. Father, come and breathe your life in us again. Trying to look beyond the hopelessness of that season to realize that we can choose to fix our eyes on Jesus, who made an incredible promise that he would never leave us or forsake us. And his name is Emmanuel, which is an echo of that same promise. So that through the struggle and wonder of life, hopefully we could write a song, a prayer that helps people to remember that they can fix their eyes on Jesus.
It could very easily sound like it was a song meant for a season in life, but I've learned that as we sing it in outreaches and in different spaces, that it's a song that still means so much to me, at least even today. And it's every time I sing those words, it's like a breath of fresh air, and just a prayer to ask God to do something new in me, through me again.
I think the most exciting thing is when you write a song and publish it, it becomes its own thing. It takes on its own life. And so I remember, I've noticed, like, we go to schools, we do outreach, and we share moments of song, praise, and worship with kids. And one of the things we try to do is teach them the chorus before we sing with them. And it's always exciting when we try to teach them this song, and a lot of them already know it, and they have their own stories with it. I mean, that's stuff you can't orchestrate, you can't predict what's going to happen, how God is going to use it. And it's nice to know that God can work through anyone to help someone far away in ways that you couldn't even imagine. For me, that's encouraging, and yeah.
You speak words that made a